Fisheries Administrative Order Number 125. So it is all about the rules and regulations governing conversion of ordinary fish pond permits and 10 years fish pond lease agreements into 25-year fish pond lease agreements and other related matters. So, ano na ito masayuran kung unsay mga patakaran o unsay mga need buhaton para convert na to ang ato ang FLA into 25-year fish pond lease agreement. So, as we go along the topic, let me first define these following terms such as ordinary fish pond permit, 10-year fish pond lease agreements, 25-year fish pond lease of agreements, and fully developed fish pond. So, first one, we have the ordinary fish pond permit or is a period of 1 year which renewable every year. So, isa ra ka tuig, which is kada tuig ka magbayad sa imuhang rentals for that certain land ug asa ka nagtukod sa imuhang fish pond. And also the 10-year fish pond lease agreement. So from 1 year pwede kang mo convert into 10 years, which is mo na siya ikaduha nga kontrata or FLA nga after sa 1 year nimo pagtag-iya. So after that every 10 years tasad kang bayad sa imuhang rentals for that certain land nga ug asa nimo ginatukod ang imuhang fish pond. And also the 25-year fish pond lease of agreements mo na siya ang kinatas-an na gyud nga FLA, the period of 25-year renewable thereafter. So every 25-year nasad ka nga magbayad sa imuhang rentals for that certain land kung asa nimo gitukod ang imuhang fish pond. Also, last one, the fully developed fish pond refers to a clean, leveled area enclosed with dikes at least 1 foot higher than the highest flood water level in the locality. Masabta naman nato ug unsa gina fully developed fish pond or kanang kuan na gid siya kanang it is qualified or it is kanang fully developed na gid siya nga fish pond. So, next one. Now, who are entitled to apply? So, kinsa may angayan nga ma-apply for this agreement, for this kanang 25 years of fish pond lease of agreements. Those who are issued ordinary fish pond permits at 10-year FLA shall apply for the conversion of the same 25 FLA within 60 days. Of course, katug yung nakaagi og 10 years FLA kay dili man siya ingon nga bas diretso lang sa 25 years. Dapat maagi pa ka sa ordinary fish pond permits and also sa 10-year fish pond lease agreements. Usa ka mo convert into 25-year FLA. Now, it is so how can we apply for this conversion? So, applicants need to submit their application using the prescribed form from the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources to the relevant fisheries regional office. Additionally, they must pay an application fee of 20 pesos for every 5 hectares or fraction thereof in cash to the Director of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. The fee is non-refundable. So, of course, in applying for that conversion, we must have to moagi gid ta sa government agencies such as Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. Ug adto ta nila mupasa sa mga requirements, and also we also must pay an application fee of 20 pesos. So as we notice about the price, di ba? Medyo kumbaga sa panahon na to karon is barato ra, which is it's just 20 pesos, but kanang sa una nga panahon is costly na ni siya nga presyo, which is I think it's 1,000 na siya nga price kung i-compare na to karon tungod kay as the time passed by magkaanam og ka gamay ang value sa 20 pesos, whereas sa una kuan ni siya kanang higher value during 20 pesos. So dili lang ingani siya kabarato, but kuan siya costly ni siya. Okay, so 20 pesos for every 5 hectares. And also the fee is non-refundable. Dili na gyud siya ingon nga mabawi kung mautro imong hunahuna nga dili na ka modayon sa pag-apply pero nakabayad na ka, so dili na siya ma-refund. And that's the rule of applying into converting or conversion for 25 years of FLA. So now, what are the process of applications? The regional director has 5 days to obtain certification from relevant courts regarding ongoing judicial cases and must also certify any administrative cases related to the areas. If no cases are found, the application, along with the 25 fish pond lease agreement acknowledged by the lessee and the payment receipt, is sent to the central office for processing. However, if there are pending cases, the regional directors holds the application and notifies both the applicants and the central office promptly. So dapat ang imong fish pond yun deserve or kanang dapat qualified na siya into long-term nga kanang agreement, kay dapat ang imong fish pond is masiguro gid nimo nga kanang qualified na siya for that area. Dapat ang area is capable na siya, dapat dili siya malikay siya sa like ay wala siya damage, dapat capable enough na siya nga buhian og mga isda nya na dapat imong isang ipa-check daan para masiguro nga walay cases, kay sample cases ana is kanang dili bitaw siya capable enough nga pwede mabuhian sa isda, like kanang prone siya into prone siya into baha nya na dapat siguruhon nimo una nga wala siya cases or kanang wala siya pending cases, usa nimo ipa-convert into 25 years. Alright, ipaagi nimo sa office or sa government agency. Now, we have here the terms and conditions of fish pond lease agreements. First one, you have the lease duration, or kanang gidugayon sa imong FLA, and also the rental fees, imong mga bayronon sa pagkuan every year or depende sa imong FLA. Sunod, permitted activities, ng mga dapat nimo nga pangayan og permission sa nimo i-proceed for that activities. Maintenance responsibilities, dapat kanang mga imong responsibilidad nga i-maintain nimo, liabilities kanang, and also the insurance requirements, the dispute resolution process, termination clauses. That's are the terms and conditions of fish pond lease agreements. Right, now, what are the rentals when due and payable? So, you have here ug kano sa ata pwede magbayad. So, starting from January 1, 1980. So actually, it is a series of 1979. Phone number, series of 1979. So starting from January 1, 1980, the annual rental is set at 30 pesos per hectare or fraction thereof for the first 5 years. So katong first 5 years from 1980 to 1985, ang bayron nun per hectare is 50 pesos annually every year. After paying the 1985 annual rental, subsequent payments are due on the first working day of January each year. So, after 5 years, from the 6th year onwards, the annual rental increases to 50 pesos per hectare or the fraction thereof. So, ma-increase na siya, manam siya ka-increase per hectare after 5 years of owning that fish pond or that land. This applies to all existing 25-year fish pond lease agreements issued before the order's effectivity date. So, kani siya, if ever nga ma-apply na ka in 25 FLA, ani siya ma-apply, kani nga mga rentals fees, kaning giinaingon ani nga mo ana mo kasaka if ever nga mo convert ka into 25-year fish pond lease agreements. Okay, now we have here surcharges for default of payment of rentals. We have first one, January to March 31, kung medyo malate ka o bayad na ay increase of 10%. Then April 1 to June 30, na ay increase to 15%. Then July 1 to September 30, 20%. So makabantay ta nga nagkaanam gyud, nagkadugay is nagkaanam gyud. Ug malate ka og bayad sa imong rental fees, magkaanam gyud og kasakan kanang interest nimo or kanang madugangan gyud ang imong bayaran. Mao na nga dapat gyud nato nga mo bayad ta in a due time. Okay, so schedule of cash bond deposits. Beginning January 1, 1980, the cash bond deposit is set at 50 pesos per hectare or fraction thereof. So as I've said ganina nga the first 5 years is just only after sa 5 years makasaka gyud og into 50 pesos ang iyahang per hectare during that day. However, if the lessee introduces improvements in accordance with the order complies with fishery laws, rules, and lease term for 5 years, the Minister of Natural Resources, upon recommendation, may waive the bond entirely. This provision also applies to existing 25 lease agreements issued before the order's effectivity. So, dili lang na itong nasa 1-year permit pa, ordinary permit, or sa 10-year permit, and also the 25 years lease agreements. Mo sad pwedeng maka-apply ani nga kanang pay or rental pay. So next one, we have these grounds for termination, cancellation, or rescission of a fish pond lease. So pwede day sad siya, or mani siya ang mga, the following are mani siya ang mga grounds for termination or cancellation. Kanang posible nga og unsay kanang rason nga makancel ang imuhang panag-iya sa fish pond or imuhang panag-iyad. So the death of the lessee, or ang kuan sa kanang mga kamatayon sa lessee, of course mahunong gyud ang imong termination or makancel. Next one is dissolution of lessee corporation. Next, fraudulent, false, or misleading statement made by the lessee in the application. Kanang ma-mislead nimo statement by the lessee in the application. So failure to develop, submit, comply with necessary requirements, of course makancel gyud, or posible gyud mo makancel ang imong kanang agreement from tungod sa failure to develop, or dili nimo ma-develop, dili nimo ma-submit ang mga necessary requirements. Manang isiguro gyud nato nga kanang ato gyung i-submit o ato gyung kanang i-develop mo unsa may angay nato i-develop from or for any necessary nga requirements. Next one, the subletting the area under the lease. Okay. So now, we have here the adverse of claim or protest. So, any person who has an adverse claim or protest over the area, which is the subject of an application for conversion, shall file the claim or protest with the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources within 2 months from the effectivity of this order, and after which no claim, protest, or comment shall be entertained. So, kinsa tong mo protest na siya duha ka buwan para moduo sa government agencies such as Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources kung gusto to. Kay after that months, 2 months, dili na siya ma-entertain o dili na siya kay mahuman ang 2 months from having that application o gusto og kintahay nagsugod na ka kuan January niya na kay gusto nga i-protest or kaninya na, of course mahuman ka March, dili og sa May na o sa April na kamukuan, dili na siya pwede, dili na ka ma-entertain ana o sa from bureau, dili na siya pwede nga mo protest or mo kontra ana nga mga issue or sa imong mga nasairan na discover. Sunod, the repeals. Existing fishery rules and regulations which are inconsistent with this order are hereby repealed or modified accordingly. last one, we have the effectivity. The Fisheries Administrative Order shall take effect 15 days after its publication in the Official Gazette or 2 newspaper of general circulation. Okay. So, mo ni siya ang effectivity. So, moto siya ang mga rules and regulations on how can we convert our FLA or our 10 years period of FLA into 25 years of FLA. So, those are the rules and regulations on how can we convert our agreement. So, that's all. I think that will be all. Thank you, everyone.